What's up, party people? Today I'm going to show you how I make about $674 per day using Google Maps, selling Google review automation services to local business owners. So just to show you that I'm not blowing smoke, not trying to brag or anything, but you can see this is me on stage receiving an award at the HighLevel Summit. This is the software we use to deliver these services. And then you can see Stripe account here. Last 2 months, about a little over $43,000 and $39,000 before. So you can see here's my numbers over the last 60 days. So if you divide that, that's where you get the $674 per day. So I'm gonna show you exactly how I do it, making money through Google reviews, and kind of the very first thing to get started today, how to start reaching out to people, how to start delivering the services, how to start getting people results. I'm gonna do a big disclaimer here. Big thing here is that this is not easy. This is not a get rich quick scheme. It requires a lot of work. For about 14 months, I hated. It was rough. It was hard. There was days that were great, but most days were not great. Most days were hard. But if you're able to consistently put in the work for over a year, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to hit 10K per month. I was able to hit about 20K per month in about 14 or 15 months. And so that was me just trying to figure it out myself pretty much. But if you use stuff I talk about in this video, you do use the other resources on my YouTube channel, I'm sure you get there a lot quicker. So the plan, let's say, what even are we providing? What services are we providing? Well, we're providing reputation management, Google review automation through HighLevel, and this will automate the process of requesting reviews via text and email, responding to reviews, so responding to the reviews for them using AI, using a review widget to embed it on their site so people on their site can see how many reviews they have and that they're a good company to work with, and then also posting their 5-star reviews onto their social media accounts. And so all 4 things right here are completely automated. If you set them up properly, you will not have to do anything, right? So you can see today, I haven't done any delivery work or anything and made about $481 just today so far. And I haven't done any delivery work. It's not like SEO or paid ads where you need to be checking their accounts and making sure everything's working all the time. It's just completely automated, right? So first off, let's go over why. Like, why would local businesses even be willing to pay for it? So you really need to understand. How Google works to understand why local business owners would pay you for this. So I just did a simple search near me. So Destin Plumbers, so plumbers near Destin, and let's just go ahead and go through this. So you can see all up here at the top. This is paid real estate. This is sponsored ads. These people are paying. These are Google guaranteed. So these people are paying 30, 40, 50, $100 per call, which is insane. So it's paid real estate, and then you can see right here sponsored map pack. So this is the map pack right here. These are the top 3 organic listings. Google just introduced a sponsored portion of that in the past couple years up at the top of there. But this is once again paid real estate. They're paying per click, paying per call here. But these 3 businesses right here are completely organic and they don't have to pay for calls, clicks, or anything like that. And these businesses get about 40 to 50% of the search traffic because there's a certain percentage of people that just scroll past the ads, automatically. And so you can see here, businesses really want to be in this map pack right here because they get a lot of traffic to their site, they get a lot of calls, and they get them for free. And so then that comes to the part where you're like, whoa, okay, well, how do we rank up there, right? Well, there's a lot of different factors that go into ranking there, but one of the biggest ones is reviews. So you can see Emerald Bay Plumbing right here. They have 1.3 thousand reviews, and they're ranking at the top. And so out of these 3 businesses, who are you probably going to choose? You're probably going to choose Emerald Bay Plumbing. And so here's a resource you can see. Just look up like White Spark local ranking search factors for 2023, and you can see that reviews is actually here, I think 3 or 4 times in the top 20. So you can see, let's see, quantity of native Google reviews, recency of reviews, keyword relevance in the reviews. There's a couple other ones here, but sustained influx of reviews over time rather than burst. So that means like steady amount of reviews. So you can see it's a big ranking factor. All these other things are things that you can also provide to your clients to help them out. But today we're just going to be talking about reviews. And so when it comes to selling this to local business owners, some local business owners are going to easily make the connection, mean like, yeah, hey, more reviews equals more money, equals more traffic, but others aren't going to. So you're going to have to, understand why this works and why it's helpful for them so that you can make the connection for them so that you'll be able to sell them on your services. So the great thing about reviews is it does 2 things. So a lot of times when we're marketing, we're either getting more attention or we're trying to convert that attention better, right? So for example, if I run a Facebook ad, that Facebook ad is really just generating more attention for the business, right? Whereas if I create a better follow-up sequence via text and email, or I redesign the website to have a better click-through rate and a better conversion rate, then that's working on conversion, right? So you're either working on conversion or attention. But the great thing about reviews is it actually increases both, right? So if you get a business a bunch of reviews, they're going to start ranking higher on Google, meaning they're getting more attention, but they're also going to start getting a higher conversion rate because of the increased social proof. So once again, we just go back to the search, you can see you kind of be stupid to choose Shoreline over Emerald Bay. Would you rather work with a business that has over 1,000 reviews or one that has 20? It's just like shopping on Amazon or something. What do you want? You want the product that has the best reviews and the most amount of them that has a decent price. And so that's why this is very, very important, because we're doing both. We're getting them more attention and we're helping them increase their conversion rate. And so, like I said, if you have 100 reviews and your competitors only have 25, you become the no-brainer option. Here's one of my clients locally. You can see there's a lot of sponsored ads up at the top. This is them just ranking here organically. And then we have the map pack. And so they have 817 reviews compared to their competitors 23 and 96. They're a no-brainer. They are the no-brainer option in their market. And so what that means is they get more calls, more clicks to their website, more website traffic than anyone else. And they also do the most business in our area here. They do more business than anybody else. And so if you can understand why that works and just kind of understand what I just said, that way you'll be able to help the business owners that don't make the connection. You'll be able to help them make the connection and say, hey, if you were the no-brainer option, you had 100 more reviews than your competitor, would that, would you think it'd be reasonable for you to get a couple extra customers a month because of that? And they'll be like, yeah, of course that makes sense. And then what is one extra customer worth them, right? So if they're doing $500 a customer or $1,000 a customer and is their average ticket, then you really only need to get them one or two for it to be a no-brainer option for $100 to $300 a month, which is normally what we charge. And so that's why business owners will be willing to pay you, right? And so let's go into what you need to get started. So you're going to need a computer to just kind of hop on a computer, go through Google Maps. If you don't have a computer, go to your local library or whatever. You can find a computer, I'm pretty sure. You'll need a phone. So you'll just need a phone to call these people, call and text these people. I'm going to show you how I got my first 10 clients today. And so you'll need a phone to call these people. And then you'll need a 30-day free trial to GoHighLevel. So if you already use GoHighLevel, you can sign up with the link in my description and you can upgrade your account to the next level, and you'll get access to my community where I have the snapshot. What a snapshot is basically a snapshot just takes all my automations, all my templates, all my stuff in GoHighLevel, and it just pastes it into your GoHighLevel account automatically. So it makes the setup process a lot easier. And also we have coaching calls, training, loads of training, all that stuff in here. And so you'll need a 30-day free trial to GoHighLevel. If you haven't got started with them yet, just go ahead and click on the link down below in the description of this video. You can start with a 30-day free trial when you use my link compared to the 14-day free trial I think GoHighLevel gives you, and you can sign up for the $97 or $297 plan. If you're just getting started, you really only need the $97 plan. And you can see what GoHighLevel does is GoHighLevel is a marketing automation tool that basically takes hundreds of other softwares that businesses would normally have to have and combines them all into one place for a much cheaper price. And then what you can do is you can put your logo on it and you can sell it to local businesses, right? And so when I first got started, one of the biggest mistakes people do when they start using GoHighLevel is they just change the logo, they go get meetings with local businesses, they show them the software, like, look at all this stuff you can do. They show them and go through the software for an hour. The business owner just gets super overwhelmed and they never say, and they don't say anything like, oh, I'll get back to you. I've been there. I did that. Okay. And so the reason why I own Review Harvest and we just focus on reviews is because we just want to be very focused, and sell one thing to these business owners. Right. And so really, you get started on the 97, but once you're ready to scale and grow, you can do the 297, or if you already signed up, you can upgrade with my link to the 497. So, and the last thing you need is just the attitude and the discipline not to quit, right? So, it's going to be hard. Like you're going to reach out to people and people are going to say no. You're going to have clients that you don't get as good results that you thought you were. And actually, the great thing about reviews is it's actually super easy to get businesses reviews. Like 99% of our customers get reviews, and if they're not going to get reviews, I normally know it on the sales call, and I normally tell them, hey, I don't know if we'll be able to get you that many reviews, whether it's because they don't have a big customer list, whatever it is. And basically, the one thing I'm going to show you at the end is how to actually get your clients results. And so, all we're doing is we're getting all their customers' contact information and getting all their new customers' contact information, and we're automating that process of requesting a review via text and email, right? And so here's how I got my first 10 clients, and then we'll go into how to actually get them results. So the very first thing that I recommend is go into your phone, and there's this app on your phone called the Contacts app, right? And on that Contacts app, you have what marketers would call leads, right? And these people, for the most part, already know, like, and trust you. So here's kind of the exact script I used. I sent this when I got started and I needed clients. I sent this to probably 300 or 400 people in my contacts. And so One thing I didn't do with all of them, I recommend you doing this. I did this with people I was closer with. I still recommend you doing this because I would have gotten a lot higher conversion rate if I did. But strike up a conversation. Be a human. So ask them how they're doing. Ask them how their dog's doing. Ask them how sports are. Ask them what's going on in their life. Strike up a conversation and then use that to kind of segue into, hey, I'm launching this new business / service. After you have a conversation with them, don't make it sound like a robot. But hey, I'm launching this new business or service, whatever you want to call it, to help business owners get more Google reviews. This allows them to rank higher on Google so more people find them. I'm doing it for free, so and you can start with a free trial. You can get a card on file, do a 30-day free trial, 14-day free trial. That's what I did when I got started. And so I'm doing this for free. I just want to get some feedback. So one of the best advice somebody gave me when getting started is that if you ask for money, you'll get feedback, and if you ask for feedback, you'll get money. So just say, hey, I just want feedback. I just want feedback. It lowers it lowers kind of like the sales barrier that comes up in people's mind anytime you're trying to pitch them something, and you say, hey, I just want feedback on the process. And this will give you a chance to get the reps in, to get the case study, to get the results, so that when you do go meet with other people, you can say, hey, I got little Johnny down the road. I got him twice as many reviews. Now he has 150 reviews. He used to have 20. Can I do the same thing for your business? And so you really just want to get the reps in. So I recommend starting for free and just kind of asking for feedback, right? And so the last thing is pretty important here is don't ask them for business. Ask them if they know any business owners who may be interested, right? Even if they're a business owner, if they are interested, they're going to just go through and say, yeah, let's get this set up. If not, they might refer you to somebody that they think will be a good fit. And so this is a script I used. You're going to reach out I think I have 1,000 contacts on my phone. Even if you only have 200 or 300, really you just need a couple yeses to go ahead and get the ball rolling and just get somebody results, right? And then the next thing I would do would be cold outreach locally. So don't go to these towns that you've never been in, you don't know anybody, whatever. Start locally. And if you're not in a big city, go to the town that's 30 minutes over that has 10,000 people or 100,000 people in it, right? And so with this script, what you want to do is you want to leverage that local trust, right? Anytime that you can meet with somebody face to face, or you go to the same restaurants or the same church or whatever, you can kind of borrow that trust from knowing that, hey, this is a person that kind of understands me more and knows a little bit more about our area and stuff like that. And so here's kind of the script I use. I just said, hey, name, I live around the city area, so you can be very specific. You can say a town, you can say a street, you can say a neighborhood, and I saw that bad review. So one thing you can do is you can go through these you can go through look up Destin plumbers, look up your city plumbers or your city whatever, and you can go to their Google business profile, see who doesn't have a lot of reviews. Even the people who do have reviews might still want more. It's kind of a weird thing you'll see there, but go to the reviews and let's just go sort by lowest, and let's see. Hey, Judy, 7 months ago. If you can get one that's really recent, that's great too, because they'll probably be fresh in the brain and they'll remember it, but they'll also remember these bad reviews. And so you can say, hey, Judy, great example. She complained about him. I'm sure they'll know who Judy is. And so, hey, I saw that bad review from reviewer's name, Judy. People are people are crazy. I want to let you know I reported it for you, so hopefully they take it down. And so, this isn't 100% success rate. It's actually a lot lower than that. Maybe 10% of the time it gets taken down. But to report a review, all you just do is click here, click report a review, and you can go through the report process. It takes 5 seconds, right? But I just want to let you know I reported it, so hopefully they take it down. What you're showing is that you did the work to look into their business, and you've already kind of provided some value, right? You've already kind of say you're on your side, you're sitting on the same side of the table, you're in their corner, and you've already done a little something to help them grow their business by hopefully getting that review taken down. And then you segue into, hey, I'm actually looking for a review. I'm looking for feedback on this system I built to help local business owners get more reviews. Can I buy you coffee sometime and set it for free? If you want to use a local coffee shop, you can here. Hey, can we go to Stock and Brew down the road? I can set it up for you free of charge. Once again, just kind of making it super low barrier to entry. You're just wanting feedback. You want to do it for free, and you've already provided some value to them. And so just to show you that this works, here's a screenshot of me sending this out to a client who's now paid me over $10,000. You can see here, I basically sent the same exact thing. I just kind of said, hey, this is I saw that bad review, reported the fake review in your account, whatever. And then we kind of segue in a meeting, and this is him. He's paid me over $11,000 over the last year and a half or so. So this stuff legitimately works. It's not going to be some magic pill where you send out everybody that you reach out to responds, but it's going to help. And what I recommend is when you're reaching out to these businesses, you'll find the ones, you'll put their phone number in your phone, and it'll come up blue, and you'll be like, oh, this is the person in line. You can also email them the same thing. And so I'd recommend emailing and texting them. It's just going to give you a better chance of actually getting seen. Email, text, Facebook Messenger, Instagram DM, do all of them, especially if you think they're a good fit, and especially when you're starting out locally. There's only so many people you can reach out to locally, and so I'd recommend doing it. In terms of who to reach out to, you really just want to reach out to business owners. Any business owners that really anybody needs reviews. It's hard though, because like, for example, restaurants get a bunch of reviews, but they don't collect contact information. And so the way we would serve them would be very different. We'd have to get QR codes and all this stuff. So we haven't focused on restaurants. So what I focused on is I've just focused on business owners that collect contact information, right? So think about anybody that you got to go book through, you got to go schedule to, like the axe throwing place down the street, the bowling alley, the escape room, the plumber, whatever. Anybody that collects their contact information and probably saves it somewhere is going to be a good client to get started with, right? And so that's how I got my first 10 clients, just doing my contacts on my phone first, because those are warm, and then going cold but local. That's how I got my first 10 clients. Actually, how I got a lot more than 10. And so here's how to actually get your clients results. So here are the things that you need from them. You need access to their Google Business Profile. So once you sign up with HighLevel, what you'll see is that there's 2 levels to HighLevel. This isn't going to be a HighLevel tutorial. I'll make another video on that another day. But there's kind of 2 levels to HighLevel. So you have the agency view, where you can see kind of all the stuff on your agency. So think of like agencies up here. And then you have your sub accounts. And all your sub accounts would basically represent your individual client accounts. So here we're in a sub account. Mine looks a little bit different because I've just customized it a little bit. But you can add them here as a new employee with their phone number, their email, and you make them a password, and that way they can log in and get started on your account. And so if you go to, once you just go here, they'd click on Connect Google. It's going to walk them through the process of signing on with the email that manages their Google Business Profile, and you'll get it connected. And so the next thing you need is you need a contact list. So you need their contact list. So all you do is click on Contacts here. And then what you'll want to do is you'll want to export a CSV file of their contacts from their CRM, from their QuickBooks account, from their booking system. So think Calendly, Stripe, Square. If they're a home service business, think House Call Pro or Jobber or whatever it is. You just want to ask them, hey, where does all your customer information live? And they might have a good idea of it, right? And so you need to export it as a CSV file, and then you'll be able to upload it here into their contacts. So that's great. Now we got all their contacts. And I have a way more in-depth video on this process. It's called How I Onboarded 160 SaaS clients in GoHighLevel. And so just check it out on my channel. But once you have all the client contact information here, that's good. So the Google Business Profile and client contact information is kind of the 2 most important things that you need to get started. One other thing that you can do is that when we get these clients reviews, when we start getting the reviews, we can start automatically posting them to their social media, right? So what you do to do that is you just click on Social Planner. And then when they don't have anything connected, it'll just say get connected here. But basically what it looks like is you can just click on new account. You can connect to their Facebook, and they can be logged in here, and you can be walking them through this on their computer. But you can click on connect Facebook, connect Instagram, connect Google Business Profile, and you just walk through the process of connecting it, and they make it actually really, really simple. And so then to actually post the reviews, you just click on new post, and you're going to go to post reviews. And so now anytime they get a 5-star review, you can do it forever, whatever star rating you want to, but we probably only want to post the 5 stars. Anytime they get a 5-star review from Google, we can post it on, you can add all their social media accounts down below. And you can do a certain amount of posts per day or week, and then you go and you can select a custom background. So you can add a custom background. I think it has to be 1024 by 1024. But you can select a custom background, and then you can kind of edit everything. So you can make the color, the text color, a different color. You can make the box a different color. You can change the transparency, etc. And you can always adjust the photo in the back as well, and then add a caption. And then you'll just click on create post, and then boom, bada bing, bada boom. Then now every time they get a 5-star review, it's going to be posted to their social media profiles. And so now not only are we helping them get more reviews, we're helping them respond to responder. I almost forgot. Let me show you how to set up the responding to reviews. Go to reviews, and then go to settings, and you want to go to reviews AI, and you turn on auto responses, and you can do 4 stars and above. So we typically let our clients handle the negative reviews, but you can respond to all the reviews if you'd like to. We're just going to wait 9 minutes. If you'd like to add something at the bottom of every single review response, like a static image, like a static same thing, like, hey, we look forward to seeing you again, or something like that, you can add that down below, and then you just click on save. And now every single time they get a 5-star review on Google or Facebook, and both, their reviews will be responded to via AI. And so now we're requesting reviews for them, we're responding to reviews for them, and we're repurposing the reviews and turning them into social media content and posting content for them. And so when it comes to actually automating the process of requesting reviews, what you do is you go to automation. I have all these workflows already pre-built that you can just kind of load into your HighLevel account automatically if you sign up with my link in our community. But let me just show you quickly how to create a workflow. So what you can do is start from scratch. You can trigger this workflow to go off of whether tags added, whether an opportunity is updated, whatever it is. And so what we normally do is just tag, contact tag added. The tag would just be customer. So let's say the tag added is customer, right? And so there you go. You can save the trigger. We'll just title this review requests, right? And so from here, here you go, you can send an SMS. So we want to send a text message to automatically text them, hey, leave us a review, whatever. And then you could like add the link. We obviously have a different thing, different verbiage there, but let's just say you can do that. And then you can also do email. So you can make your emails really pretty. I can probably pull up an email template of ours. You can make your email templates look like this. Let me see, hey, there you go. So we can add a personalized, what we do is we add a personalized image. So what that does is it auto-populates the end customer's name on this image. So if you request a review from Sally, then Sally's gonna get a text and email with an image with her name on it, and we go over all that in the school community. But you can see you can make a really pretty template here, and then you can just send that out. And you can basically just have as many follow-ups as you want in here. You can wait. You can have a wait step. Wait 2 days if they don't respond or anything like that. What you can do is you can adjust the settings up here in the settings where you can turn on stop on response. So if they ever respond, then they're not going to be followed up with. That way they don't get bugged or whatever. And you want to make sure you turn on specific times. So you're only sending between like 10 a.m. Because mornings aren't the best for review conversion rate. Like we found like 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. is kind of the best time to send. And we definitely want to send on the weekends because those get a higher conversion rate. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays are good days to send review requests. But that's like really super simple thing to do. And now what you can do is just go to your contacts and you can just start adding contacts to this workflow. One thing that's really important, and I'll create another video on this if it's not already on my channel, but it's going to be an integration, right? So we want to get integrated into their systems so that we're automatically getting their new customers. And so you can do that through using Zapier. Think about Zapier as like digital duct tape, right? It's like digital duct tape on the internet where if they're connected with like, let's say House Call Pro, what we can do is we can get integrated with their House Call Pro to send all that information into their high-level sub account so that it's automatically sending review requests to new people. And so that's a little bit about how to set it up. Once again, I have more in-depth videos on that throughout the channel. But also I want to show you just quickly how you can shortcut your path to 10K per month. That's really just going to be signing up with my affiliate link and getting in this community, because in this community, what you'll see is that there are right now 49. There'll probably be a lot more recently. I mean, there'll probably a lot more soon. But in this community, it's everybody just doing the same exact thing that we're doing, right? So I've already got to 20K per month. I'm trying to help other people get to 20K per month just through Google reviews. And so everybody's doing the same thing. We're all talking about the same thing. And so you'll be able to shortcut your process of getting there just exponentially, because we've already gone through the potholes. I've already gotten the scars, and I can just give you the lesson without having to learn it the hard way. And so, like I said, we have a snapshot in there where you can learn from other people doing that same exact thing, 3 coaching calls, blah, 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 whatever. But when I close out here, I just want to say I was probably just like you. I'm not going to assume, but I know that I was not alone, and there's still a lot of people, but this is me in college, and I would wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I would like work, right? And what work was back then, it was just like literally like mentally masturbating to like Iman Ghazi videos and be like, oh, I'm about to be so rich, whatever, and like playing around with stuff. But the things that I never did was I wasn't reaching out to enough people. I did a good job of finally like sitting down with local business owners and learning and that. But once I finally focused on one thing, which for me that was reviews. Once I kind of focused on one thing and finally did the work that actually generates revenue. So reaching out to people, hopping on calls, doing all the stuff that you don't want to do, and kind of quit hiding behind the computer screen and just like messing around with that stuff and trying to find the easiest way to make 10K per month. That's when I finally started to saw growth. And so I tried affiliate marketing, I tried drop shipping, I tried SMMA, I tried everything, and this is just kind of what worked for me. So I hope this is valuable to somebody. If it is, I think YouTube is suggesting this video would be the best one for you. Look forward to seeing y'all soon. Bye.